For the longest time, AI felt like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, right? Well, guess what? It's not fiction anymore. It is absolutely exploding out of the research labs and right into our daily lives. And it's transforming, well, just about everything. Okay, let's dive into how this revolution is unfolding right now. And look, this isn't just about making things more convenient or finding a new fun app. The stakes here are, well, they're incredibly high. We're talking about technology that's already having a very real life or death impact, starting right in our hospitals and research labs. So to really get a grip on this massive shift, let's talk about what I'm calling AI's new magic wands. These are these incredibly powerful tools that are creating possibilities we could only dream of just a few years ago. Everything from saving lives to unleashing a new wave of human creativity. First up in healthcare, AI is just completely rewriting the rules of how fast science can move. Think about drug discovery. That used to take decades, right? A lifetime of work. Now it's being supercharged. AI models can analyze these incredibly complex protein structures and genomic data at a scale no human team possibly could, and they're spotting potential treatments in a fraction of the time. For doctors, it's becoming this powerful sidekick, helping them spot subtle patterns in medical scans to catch diseases way earlier and with much better accuracy. But it's not all just about, complex science and saving lives, as incredible as that is. There's this other magic wand that AI is handing us, and this one is all about creativity. It's sparking a totally different kind of revolution, one that's happening right on our screens. I mean, look at this. A few years ago, creating something like this, you'd need a whole studio, a team of animators, a gigantic budget. Now, anyone, you, me, we can do it. You just type what you want to see, a futuristic city, a scene from history, and boom, the AI generates a high-quality video draft in minutes. This is completely reshaping huge industries like marketing and entertainment. The barrier to creating professional-looking content, it's just vanishing. Okay, so these magic wands are amazing, right? But what's actually powering them? What's the engine behind all this magic? Well, that brings us to the second part of our story, the new gold rush for the physical stuff, the hardware that actually makes AI work. Just take a look at this number, $5 trillion. Let that sink in for a second. That's the almost unimaginable market value that one company, NVIDIA, has hit. Now, this isn't just a story about a tech company doing well. No, this is a sign of a massive economic earthquake. So why is one company worth so much? The answer is right here, AI chips. Think of them as the super-powered brains, the engines that everything we've talked about runs on. You simply can't train a sophisticated AI model without them. It's kind of like that old saying from the gold rushes, right? The people who really got rich weren't the ones digging for gold, but the ones selling the picks and shovels. Well, today, these AI chips, they're the picks and shovels of the 21st century. All right, so we've got these incredible new powers, and we've got the hardware boom to make them run. But what does that actually mean for us? For our jobs, our companies? Let's take a look at the AI-powered workplace. This chart right here, it pretty much says it all. There is an all-out sprint happening. Companies are practically tripping over themselves to hire people who get AI. The demand for roles like machine learning engineers or even prompt designers is just blasting past other tech jobs. It's a huge, flashing signal that to stay competitive, whether you're an individual or a company, you have got to understand this technology. And you know what? This isn't just a game for the big Silicon Valley giants. Small businesses, entrepreneurs, they're figuring out how to use these tools to work smarter, not just harder. Instead of chasing some futuristic sci-fi idea, they're using AI to solve real, everyday problems. Helping a local restaurant manage its inventory or a small shop personalize its marketing. That's where the real opportunity is right now. Okay, but with any revolution this big, this powerful, there's a but coming, right? There's always a critical question. How do we manage it all? And that brings us to our final piece of the puzzle, the massive effort to balance this incredible innovation with real responsibility. And as AI weaves its way deeper and deeper into our lives, well, governments are starting to pay attention. California, which is so often the canary in the coal mine for tech law, has just passed some sweeping new safety rules. This is a major sign that we're shifting from that old move fast and break things mindset to something a bit more cautious and deliberate. So what are these laws even about? What are they trying to do? Well, they're really aimed at protecting us, you and me, where we're most vulnerable. We're talking about making sure the AI products you use are safe, putting up safeguards for our mental health against potential manipulation. And this one's huge, protecting kids who are interacting with AI chatbots. And look, this whole push for safety, it's not just coming from the government. We're seeing a real movement for ethical AI bubbling up from inside the tech world itself. A great example is in the music industry, where creators are building tools and standards to make sure AI is used responsibly to protect artists and their work. It's really a sign of a maturing industry. So there you have it, from literally saving lives to completely reshaping our economy. The AI revolution is not coming, it's here, right now. The tools are more powerful than ever, the stakes are so much higher, and the conversation about how to build all this safely is really just beginning. The real question isn't if it's going to change our world, it already is. The question is how are we, all of us, going to choose to shape its future? Are we ready?